Dembele's got to help right there. Visic, what a start for his ball game. 2 early threes going down.
Here's Dembele again. His minutes up. Evan Braun's minutes up after the Owen Freeman finger injury knocked him out the rest of the year. Dick's inside for 2.
Since the Owen Freeman injury, but if those guys aren't really good today, it's going to be tough to beat a team like Illinois.
Visic shut down at the rim. Here's Sanford in transition. Will Riley and his length on Sanford. Dix will try the 3, and it bounces around and home. The 6th man of the year in the Big Ten was surging at the end of the regular season.
Step through right there. The footwork on display. High-level stuff. Traore goes for the shot fake, and he's getting right by you.
What a nice spot for Dick. Look, how about that tip by Boswell? There's that physical play
again, but refusing to be blocked out. Drew Thelwell, not the biggest guy, and Kylan Boswell putting him in the weight room there.
Bryce Sanford going to work. Iowa's 6 field goals on their last 6 trips down the floor. Dix weaving in traffic. Degree of difficulty. Only Jackson Kohler a better overall rebounding percentage than Johnson. Here's Dix, slithers to the rim for 2.
But what a seal.
Where there's a will, there's a way. He's got 13 as Dix answers with... Thank you. Riley step back 3, won't go. Rebound, batted up, and it comes down to Dix. Josh Dix on the run in the open floor, all the way to the rim for 2. Out it goes to Yakachonis. Picked his pocket. Did Josh Dix. 2-on-1. Sanford back to Dix. To the rim for 2.
Give it up and get it back.
Did you see that strength at the end?
That is weight room right there. Kylan Boswell's done it a couple times today. Using that body and using that strength.
Hawkeyes need a bucket now. Down 81-69. Dix trying to provide it, and he will. 5:10 to go for Dix. From the elbow, got the kind roll.
So good. The defense and certainly the interior presence has been the problem. They just haven't been able to, and then closing down possessions. Ohio State not a great offensive rebounding team, but they'll have opportunities.
Josh Dix with a left hand got there. Well, the team started a combined 0 for 11 field goals, and now they have combined to make their last 8 shots. Mark Harding has been good. Dix for 3, knocks it down. A bold message, but that's the confidence coming from their veteran leader. And a steal. Sanford comes up with it. Out to Thelwell. Foot on the gas, pulls it back out.
That's also, it has to be your mindset, right? And I love that he set the tone there. After you win the big game, send that text to your teammates, and now you got to execute on it.
Dix with a fatal
push. Thornton under control, come to a jump stop, kind of survey what you got. It's played by Bruce Thornton in the open floor.
Ohio State with a stretch late January, early February. Dix gets all the way there. Nicely. He hasn't missed a shot yet. 10 points, had them all before halftime. Does have the 2 fouls. Seydou Traore, his first 4 points of the game. He's made the last 2 buckets for the Hawkeyes. Dix fade away, nails it. Finding a line, I wait the winner of the Buckeyes and the Hawkeyes. With Sanford, what a play on the inbounds.
What a timeout. You can't have turnovers like that in a game of this magnitude.
I was led by as many as 8. 11 lead changes in the first half, but none here in the second.
Job by Ohio State is switching that out because Peyton Sanford was going to be open.
Dix drills a 3. No points for either team in the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Dix open for a moment, hesitates, then scores.
To the three-point line with Dix and Sanford.
Sejan finds that one, gets to the logo. The floater is short, and Traore scoops it up for the Hawkeyes. Iowa now on the run. Can they get transition points? Huskers able to get back and reorganize.
Yeah, that's what turned the game in Iowa City. Nebraska had a 15-point lead with about 14 minutes left, and Iowa got their transition game going.
Tough shot, but Josh, this lead of the afternoon for the Huskers.
That's all Sam Hoiberg, though, taking the challenge, guarding one-on-one. Peyton Sanford forces the turnover and gets Williams loose in transition.
Oh, Dix with the blow-by for 2. The first three he's hit since the return from the ankle injury.
Great play from Wooster. Tons of traffic in that lane to spray it out. And a big sigh of relief from Buchtengel to see one go down.
Now what can they do on this end? Hawkeyes have been so efficient, and another great find. I'm telling you, the lead in the dance. Now they're trying to get into the conference dance. Dix turning the corner. He gets to the rim for two. His way inside against Bronze. Pivots twice. Pivots a third time and lost the ball. Turnover Nebraska. Dix needs a little help. Gets it from Sanford. Andrew Morgan back at the scorer's table to check in for the Huskers on the next dead ball. Bryce Sanford out to Josh Dix with 10 now on the shot clock. Dix launching the three. And he'll hit right in the open. Wooster. Tough shot against Thelwell. Boy, that is not what you're looking for if you're Fred Hoiberg right now. Dix, a little hesitation. Now the drive to the rim. And a timeout, Nebraska.
If there's one guy you have to put a body on in the zone in terms of rebounding, it's Jawan Carey. Another effort play from number 4 in white.
Number 4 in black with another quick jumper.
Get some sort of penetration. It can be with the bounce or the pass.
Aikens in the corner with the three off the drive from Holloman, and there's Dix to scoop it up and push it up. Iowa never afraid to run. Look at Dix, end to end for two. But he's really impacted each and every game down the stretch.
That Oregon game with Jeremy Fears sick, he stepped up, and it's just been a different level of play from him since that game.
29 in that game against a really good Oregon team. There's Traore to start it off for Iowa. Hawkeyes under 10 to shoot. Dix will launch from deep, and he'll hit. Good start for Iowa. Dick Holloman off the window for two.
There you go. Trey Holloman firing himself up.
Let's see what Brock Harding does in response. He'll go to work. Finding Dix for three. Michigan and the Spartans are running away with it now.
How about the fact that they're 5 of 10 from three? They make shots. I mean, it is going to be incredibly tough to challenge Michigan State.
Dix with the bucket. Low there from Kohler.
You can test and leave a guy like Kohler, who's one of the better offensive rebounders in this league. It's going to be a problem. You get why Bronze is doing it, but there's nobody to crack back on Kohler at the rim.
Dix in the corner. That three will fall. For an easy two.
It was dicey until it wasn't.
Kohler, good challenge. Dix was thinking of that three. Instead, he'll settle for the two. 4 to shoot. Holloman, step back three. Sanford the rebound. 10-point game. Bryce Sanford needs some help.
Well, Iowa doesn't have much time to pull this out. They've got to go.
Clock not the friend of the Hawks right now. All the way down to 10 on the shot clock before Dix gets that one to fall. And a timeout taken by Iowa. 8-point game.
That's 16.5 per game. And Price and Payton, the two Sanford brothers, have the last 10 points for Iowa. No Payton right now. Sitting with foul trouble with 3 minutes to go in the half. Dembele gets a show from Martinelli, who retreats. Back in the hands of Harding. He has speed on Nicholson, and a nice find to Dix.
Caught that basketball composed, under control, and flips it up there with his left hand. They're going to need more of that Northwestern here in the second half. They're going to win this game.
Martinelli did have a big second half the first time Northwestern played Iowa. And for 19 points in the game, 12 of them came after halftime. And the 1-point Iowa win over Martinelli's Wildcats. Dix catching fire, and they got him going on a good look.
It ends up being a positive for him the last 4:40 of this game.
The ball in the hands of Harding, chasing 10 for Iowa. And Martinelli gets to 10 points, trying to get out against this Iowa defense tonight.
Harding's got to go get it back.
Dix, open look, go.
Both these teams, there's been a lot of adversity. You lose a player like Owen Freeman for Iowa. That's a big deal. You don't have a Visich in the lineup for Illinois. That's a big deal. And it's all about how you, I guess, respond to that. This is certainly one of those games. How does Illinois come back? As a good Bronze guarding you, Yakichona's doing a great job getting downhill, getting to the rim. That's been a constant theme in this one to start.
Freshman from Lithuania, potential top 5 pick, his first bucket. That hit Josh Dix.
He's heating up Peyton Sanford. Sanford just doesn't look comfortable.
Can Josh Dix get going? Maybe that will jumpstart it. And Riley finally gets one to drop.
Underwood feels like if they keep getting the quality of looks they have, eventually they're going to go down. Take some strong conviction and gain 28 to continue to feel that way, but great ball movement, playing the right way, you get a good look.
And Dick's got a good look, and he is...
I'm in the weight room, Sanford getting to the rim, and then Visich, pretty little dream shake, Dembele not even close.
He's got 19 now as a big man. Great look for Josh Dix, and he knocks it down.
He loves him getting to the basket. So often this year we've seen him settle for threes, but tonight Kylan Boswell is looking to get to that paint.
He and Dre Gibbs Longhorn, two guys Brad Underwood said, we want them to get downhill, get in the paint. Now Josh Dix heating up.
Did on the alternating arrow. Painful retain of the possession for Sanford.
And obviously, if you're Wilhelm Bredenbach guarding Kingsbury, you got to be a helper right now. You got to be in the lane and trying to provide some help for your teammates. Make Kingsbury a scorer.
Dix and the shot clock. 2 bodies there. Davis a deep one. The most life the Carver Hawkeye crowd has had all day. Chance to tie it with a 3 after Washington just led by double digits. Dix falling away. Wow. Down. He's grabbing his stomach on the way back on defense for Iowa. And then he gets bodied and has the rebound on the Diallo miss. I don't know if that was a wind knocked out situation for Sanford or what. Hasn't gone back to that stomach. Dix got a 3.
Just beasting people down low right now. Is bigger and stronger, period.
That quiets the crowd after Iowa took their first lead. Still up 1 after the Kepnong dunk. It grows to 4.
Ridiculous.
And then a game a little bit earlier on Big Ten Network that impacts where these two stand. With Penn State going to Minnesota and winning. In the hands of Josh Dix. Oh, money on the fade.
5 off the bench.
Phenomenal flash right in there. You get an extra pass, and Bam Tracy knocks that one down. He's been looking for his jumper. 3 of his last 9 from 3, but that gets him going.
Iowa's had the answers so far. They've made their last 5 with Dix underneath. For Iowa, Barthelemy with 2 more.
Keyshawn Barthelemy, the way he scored these last 4 or 5, it's been a lot from the 3-point line. Haven't seen him as successful inside it.
Iowa shooting 6 of 10 from the floor. Oregon 9 of 17. Here's Dix toeing the line for 3. 7 with them. But they're trying to get that tiebreaker with Rutgers.
Well, that's kind of the added drama.
It is. Dix. Oh, what a move to the rim for Josh.
For tip-off, and he says, look, a couple of days ago, the ankle was like a softball. He didn't know if he was going to go, but he said it got better very quickly, and he felt like he could go today. He said he definitely had a lot more game in him, but right now, on the bike.
There is something to be said as Dix with a tough fadeaway. All them plenty, including the final game of the year where they beat your Green Bay Packers.
No, not my. Wow.
Traore on the bounce, and Taggio just had it slip out of his hand. Sanford able to track it down. Dix with the 3 in the scramble for Iowa. Holding the gooseneck a little longer as he drains that one from range.
He's shooting 27% from 3 on the year, but he has made 4 of his last 6. A lot of ability for Evans. He is starting to find his game, and I think his role on this team.
About an 11-second difference between game and shot clock. Seven to shoot for Dix around the bronze screen. Diggs drives past middle to the rim for two. What a job by second half. Angel, he's been aggressive to start this second half. Sanford will start it up the other way. Diggs, step back three. Hawks within one. How about this? Good looks tonight for their teams. Three for Bartholomew. That's short, and Harding will push. Doesn't have numbers. Sanford trailing.
Fill up to Peyton Sanford.
Yeah, exactly. He's always got numbers.
Yeah, no doubt.
He'll drop it off to Dix to the rim for two.
Miguel stripped by Harding. What a play by Brock Harding to get back in there and take it away. And then Josh Dix stops and pops. But Brock Harding, though. Well, we mentioned all the NBA scouts that were at that game at Rutgers where he had 29 and was dishing the ball and rebounding. You can see why this kid translates to the next level. Standing around for Iowa. Got to move this zone. Down the lane, and Josh Dix lays it in.
His first shot. He's starting to come around shooting the basketball. 6 of his last 13 have gone down. Had a tough stretch in December, but that's what he does. Shot it well at Princeton last year. That jumper coming alive. Answer for Iowa to Lease. I'm not sure his feet were down when he caught the ball.
Skip pass, so lethal there. Skip that over to Ace Bailey. With his size, he can shoot over the top of anybody.
Bryce Sanford on the floor trying to get his shot. Now Iowa usually takes about 15 seconds off the shot clock. That's it. Fastest possessions in the Big Ten. And Josh Dylan Harper goes to the bench with foul trouble. And Tyson Acuff 9 points real quick. They lost Josh Dix on the inbounds, and that snaps a 9-0 run. Harper stays on the bench with 2 fouls. Ace Bailey's on the bench with 2 fouls. Tyson Acuff made his first 3 triples. Iowa trying to run. Now, Robbie, you said if Iowa's going to be in this for 3. He rattles it home.
About the cut, though, from Durkak. You take 2 defenders with you. Jermichael Davis had been struggling. 2 of 10 from the field the last 2 games, but he gets an open look and he drills it.
Made one on Sunday. He makes one here. Rutgers' largest lead of the half. Tough shot for Dix, and he puts it down.
No, it's not.
Foul trouble.
He was their most productive center in the Wisconsin game. And there was no doubt about that. It's a first half for him, and it'll be interesting. Lathan Somerville has had some foul issues over the last 2 games. Let's see if Iowa can go right at him and get him back there. Good cut.
Nice patience. He saw Ace Bailey flying. Also got next day game replays. Everything you can want there on Big Ten Plus. All the Robbie Hummel you can handle. Josh Dix fade away. He has been out with Owen Freeman lost for the year.
Well, if you're going to play Thelwell and also Harding together, you lose your best rebounder. It's going to be really hard. You're going to need more size on the floor.
We'll take a look at that. Dix for 3. We are tied.
You're not going under on that.
Josh Dix cut off the baseline. Bailey, after he made his first 4 shots to start the game, has missed his last 5.
Back-to-back good defensive possessions on Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey, forcing contested shots.
Dix again for 3.
You're just raising up right there, making something happen.
Dix around the curl, off the glass.
That screen reset.
Wisconsin playing at one of its fastest paces in years. Crowell misfires on the 3.
And this is where Iowa really has to push it and explore and transition without Owen Freeman finding these kinds of shots. Really important.
Started 2 for 5 and just 1 for 3 from downtown. Tonje looking to change it. Can't do so. Thelwell with a push. Off the screen. Patient. Kick. Sanford. And a play through Traore. Working on Gilmore. Dix finds some space. Knocks it down.
Check mode. It's just that kind of a confident player.
Jelnicki can't hit. And an open look. Rebound, and Dix will slow it down. Waits for reinforcements with Sanford. Last bucket was his first of the game. Slow it down. Can they get a reload with Harding, who runs the offense so effectively, fourth in the league in assists per game? Instead, it's Dix. Just shot clock on here for Iowa. Thelwell attacks on McGee, gets inside, can't finish it. Back tap, second chance for the Hawkeyes. Dix, fast start to this game, 3 for 5, 8 points, dancing on Winter. Can I have this dance? Show and go for the bucket. Lead of the day for Wisconsin on back-to-back trays.
Give McGee a hockey assist there. That penetration got the party started. And love the shots Wisconsin's gotten from three. He knew they'd eventually knock some down.
Traore into a crowd. Lost it for Thelwell. Bounce it. Dix will try. And hit.
Covered it this first time pretty well.
Lawyer had that one blocked by Mulvey. Traore has his hands on it. Iowa defense pushes it up. Dix knocks down his first three. Kaufman-Renn gets his first two.
It's so much fun, Paul, that I'm kind of the guy that's going to sing his praises, right?
I think he's kind of earned it.
There's no doubt about it. And I think he can play at the next level.
Great backdoor cut, and Josh Dix has the first. The others, Kaufman-Renn. Boy, that strength is hard to beat.
No, when Kaufman-Renn sits down, Paul, his center of gravity is one of the lowest in terms of post players in the Big Ten. Almost impossible to move.
Traore to the baseline, double teamed. Inside to Dix. His third basket. For 6 to shoot. Fade away. In and out. Sanford rebound. Finds Josh Dix. Easy two. It's just a matter of how high above 20 he'll hit.
Looks like he might be on the 30-piece tonight, the way he's shooting the basketball here to start the second half.
Well, he struggled shooting a couple games ago when they lost against Ohio State, but then he was good against Michigan, good against Indiana, and has been terrific here tonight. Iowa has some work to do. Sanford has hit 5 3-pointers already. He's got 8 to shoot, kicks it out to Dix. And that'd be good if they can get him going. Here this week in the Badgers and the Boilers. Half of their next 10 games are coming up against ranked teams. We see Purdue right now 9-2, just a half a game behind Michigan State. You can see the Spartans out west taking on UCLA later tonight on Peacock. If UCLA wins and Purdue hangs on here, Purdue will be your first place team in the Big Ten for now. Dix just hit a 3, knocks down a 2. Harding, Dix, this is 3. In and out. And tracked down by Harding. Sanford, back door. Dix up top.
Great pass from Trey Kaufman-Renn. That's one of the things that makes him so effective. He'll give it up when he can.
Dix says, okay, I'll take that. Kaufman-Renn. Sanford rebound.
Wow. Iowa very fortunate. Giving up 2 additional looks.
Dix wants to get that shot off, finds it, and finds the bottom.
Teams, how difficult it is to compete night in and night out in this league.
For the Hawkeyes, leading scorer Peyton Sanford, we saw him go to the bench. An apparent injury to his left calf. He is checked back in with those 23 points. Dix has 22, make it 24.
Kern passes up the shot for a closer look. Not a friendly roll there, and the rebound to Freeman.
For Sanford hunts, you got to get into his body.
Dix the step back 2.
Through fouls, Penn State really didn't have any answer for him when he had post-up opportunities.
So off we go in half number 2. Only meeting of the season between Iowa and Penn State. They played twice last year. The home team won each time.
Ace Baldwin's on-ball pressure saved the post-up opportunity for Owen Freeman.
Hook pass Dix. Drives the lane. Has the height advantage on Baldwin, and he makes it count. First bucket for Miles Goodman, who only averages 1.2 points per game. This is just his 6th game played all season.
Well, a lot of opportunities against Umar Ballo, though, in that game against Indiana. So he's
battled some of the top bigs in the Big Ten. He's provided good backup minutes here. Josh Dix for three. Oh, the rim is soft. In the right way. Paint mentality, aggressive. Love how he has started this thing on the road.
What a pass from Peyton Sanford to Josh Dix. Here's Odekale. Patterson for three. Strong rebound, Harding.
But Mitchell doing a really good job of fronting the post.
Dix in traffic. Got the roll.
We've got more college hoops. Let's get into Pauley Pavilion, Iowa. UCLA.
Welcome those of you that just watched a good one between Providence and Villanova here to LA. Iowa and UCLA with Don McClain. I'm Guy Haberman. A game that's really big for both of these teams. UCLA has lost 4 straight, and Iowa is looking for its first.
That Rutgers game, and they look sharp here to start this first 4 minutes.
Of course, everybody saw the criticisms from their head coach publicly. Mick Cronin is
to deliver that. It's easier said. It's not as easy as it's said to make that pass and deliver it, not get it tipped or deflected or intercepted.
There's Dix. That's pure. Villanova and then got bumped.
Potentially.
Owen Freeman coming off the career high 23. Josh Dix. He's got the ball here. Here's Kobe Johnson, who's had a really good all-around game, assisting, scoring, and defending. Johnson's got 5 assists and 6 rebounds. Josh Dix gets free, and he hits the three. He can shoot it. Figures. And when you think about what's coming next for UCLA, Will Kyle is a key for them, is he not? He's not at the top of the list, but you would say, in Mick Cronin's mind, Will Kyle's a key. Here he is with it again. Attacking. And Brock Harding comes away, pushing. 3 points for Harding in this game. UCLA.
Enter dumping off to your point guard down low. Desmond Claude, he lives in that red area.
Claude had a really complete first half for USC. Now Drew Thelwell, who had 3 points. Dix didn't score in the first half, but he breaks. Abo, nice finish, and Cone another assist. Dix. Okay, and now if you're Iowa. St. Thomas throws an interception. Sanford took it away. Here's Harding now. Right to Nix, and he scores, and he's fouled in the first half. That's his first attempt of the second, and now he's got 18 points.
And right down the lane. I mean, you could play defense pretty well for 10 seconds. That's not good enough in the Big Ten.
Dix. He's having a St. Thomas misses the second, and for Owen Freeman, a career scoring night for him. Here's Dix, and he hits the three. So it's
really, he's confident, and he would take a guy like Josh Dix and back him underneath the basket. A little unsettled here, and that's what the double team can do to a player mentally. He's got to be much more patient and deliberate when he catches that ball in the box.
Third Indiana turnover. Hoosiers were close with the basketball early against USC, but then that improved quickly. They round to an 82-69 win at home on Wednesday. Dix up top, and that's how it's been going for that guy all year. His rice, but there's Hatton to clean it up.
Nice job by Hatton.
And now quickly, here come the Hawkeyes, and Dix knocks down.
Quick speed advantage against the backcourt of the Hawkeyes. They've got to use that speed to get into the paint to be able to create offense for themselves and their teammates.
Trey Galloway doesn't play nearly the same amount of point as he was forced to play last year with the injury to Xavier Johnson. Here's Dix. He'll try. Right side.
The jump stop. If he would have gone to a single leg, it would have.
Fade away from the baseline. No from Tucker. And Freeman, the rebound. Is good. He got smacked. He's slow to get up. In the corner, 3 for Dix.
Mark. Was swish for Bryce Williams, and he can do it all from the three-point line all the way into the dish. Gets his first tray of the night. He averages just under 19.
How about the fact that he's hovering around that 50, 40, 90 club? And that is rare air. He's just having an unbelievable season.
Speaking of shooting threes, well, Josh Dix,
but clearly trying to find his way on offense still.
That free throw ended a 7-0 run for the Hawkeyes. A wide open Josh Dix. His second one tonight.
3 in that UCLA game. Made 6 threes against Southern, but has struggled in some of the other games recently.
Dix defense to offense.
Eulis set the table there with that pick and pop, and it certainly is strange seeing Aaron Eulis. I know he was on the Nebraska roster last year, but strange to see him in this building in a different uniform.
He wears number 2 for the red and white. 2 years ago, he started 27 games here for the Hawkeyes. Traore, 6 to shoot. Freeman. Dix step back 3. Oh, he's got some
energy, but he is blowing by guys on the floor. Owen Freeman just getting beat off the bounce.
I write down notes when I watch these guys over the weekend. I worked Silky a couple times next to him.
He's one of those guys the game looks easy for him.
Good backdoor cut. Dix, 13 points. Still on the bench, though, with his 2 fouls is Brock Harding, the starting point guard for Iowa. Dix, another 3. Knocks that one down, too. Let's see if they can get Sanford going here. 1,000-point scorer career with the ball now. In a game-and-a-half funk, that's a great look to Dix. Stays high. Iowa can get this deficit up into single digits. Moments ago, they were down by 15. Dix, their best scorer, has another 3.
Shooting teams by percentage in the league all year long.
After defense, Fred Hoiberg says that's our next best thing. Winning at the line. Skip pass, 3. Dix nailed it. 5. Gary, swatted by Freeman.
Juwan Gary has had a tough night at the basket here tonight.
He's made 4 out of 20 shots.
One more foul here.
Harding trying to draw that foul. Esijan almost knocked it away. 9 to shoot. Dix driving. Score!
And John Blackwell opens up the scoring for Wisconsin.
Yeah, John Blackwell's so good off the dribble drive and the pull-up so far. It's so good. No rust for the Badgers.
Well, Peyton Sanford didn't see that ball. Off his back to Josh Dix, who is Mr. Automatic in the mid-range.
Talk about post split second. There are Bayou. Really good read there from Blackwell.
So good offensive start to this one. Approaching the first time out. There's Dix again from that sweet spot.
Phelps and the pushing, looking for early opportunities. Gets that from the great John McLeod.
Your 2 head coaches at Notre Dame. You've had an okay couple of days here.
Indeed. Greg Gard's pretty good to me, too. I'm grateful for that.
And a driving kick, and a 3 is down for Josh Dix.
A little skip pass across, but because the paint was so crowded, he had nowhere to go.
But 10 seconds earlier, they probably scored that.
Yes.
You get it to go more in that short corner. Dix stepping back. Oh, what a start for Josh Dix. He grinds in, Crowell banks it in.
The patience of Stephen Crowell.
He went into
cylinder, and that's the reason they called the defensive foul. Otherwise, that should be an offensive foul. He's shooting it with no hesitation tonight.
A career high in threes. He's 6 for 9 with 26 points. John Blackwell. Season high is 30. Did that against UT-RGV early in the season. There's Josh Dix.
That's the guy we talked about.
But that was one they had to have, and they won that game because of number 20.
Yeah, 24 points, 8 rebounds in that win against Utah at the Pentagon in Sioux Falls.
Kick it back out. Still plenty of time to shoot. Long three, and Josh Dix is true tonight. If that's taking pictures, that's taking pictures.
That's exactly. That's why you come to Iowa, Jeff. I mean, to expand your game on and off the court, right? Photography classes, some music. I was in ballroom dance, just trying to stay eligible.
Now up ahead again, and Josh Dix running the floor back to back. Picked off by Sanford. Hawkeyes going the other way. Dix running the floor. Dix with a dunk.
That's where I talked about Brock Harding. He's going to be critical. The X factor, point guard play down the stretch, and all these one possession games are massive.
It's an Iowa team that plays a lot of close games too. High scoring, one possession games. Nice feed to Dix.
Price now for Utah. Mason Madsen gets a shot away and unable to bank it in.
Really well done defensively by Iowa of isolating Utah exclusively on that right side.
Here's Josh Dix, who draws contact and a fire. Under 3 minutes to go until the break. Josh Dix, the hero of the Northwestern win, hit the game-winning shot to open Big Ten play for Iowa. Seven to shoot for Dix. He charges, and a great shot. Now 6 for Asar, and 4 in the second half, a little more than a minute in. Josh Dix looking for a spot, finds it.
Tough shot by Dix because making himself available with that role.
Brock Harding blocked by Chara Jumps. Iowa still with it. Dix.
Oh, that's sweet. That foul because they've told him, look, we need you to buy as much time as we can, most notably to the next media timeout if possible.
That was Lawson Lovering, who just tied his career high of 21 with that bucket. Iowa clings to a 1-point lead. Dix almost fell.
Good job by him. Oh, how about the change of pace?
The reverse.
Oh, man, that's
game. Dix down the shoot. Iowa's looking for a dagger here. Harding up top. Dix. He's got.
You have to skip it immediately. You can't think. You push it to the open shooter and you knock it in.
Into the miss, one and done. Up the floor. Sanford to Dix, left hand, yes. Beautiful. First ever meeting between Iowa and New Orleans. Felwell during his time at Morehead State. He started 69 games. Now back-to-back starts with Iowa. Nice one-handed catch there by Josh Dix. Sanford sets up the three for John. Wait, underneath, MJ Thomas. Comes Thelwell. Dix steps out even deeper. 10. Lost the ball, got it back. 3 from Theo Grant, way off. Thelwell on the push. Dix in the paint, left hand, 2 more.
He's so good. Take one in this game if the defense allows it.
It makes sense too, as we mentioned right at the beginning of the broadcast today. New Orleans, in terms of average height, among the shorter teams in college.
Again, puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Look at the hands.
Dix for 3.
He can shoot. Can't give him any out here looking around. Jefferson spends so much energy on both ends of the floor. With a sloppy look Nice hesitation. Stand them up.
David Lipsy, Ames native. Boy, Freeman was begging for the ball. They missed that chance near the basket.
They did. Nice cross. That is pretty. Big time. How about that? Nice spin.
Better adjustment to block.
Yeah. Jeffrey, maybe. Got a piece.
Here comes Harding leading the way.
8 assists already for this kid. Somebody's got to cut.
Crosses over, and Josh Dix.
Oh, he does a nice job.
Said stays on the floor, still kind of feeling for that left ankle, and Jones knocked down his 4th-3.
You go from 9 to this, though.
Yeah, big swing.
They were running this play, a little screen and dribble exchange.
Joshua Dix, he's been the hot hand here in the second half. This guy was in the first half. Owen Freeman. On the drive, and 2 more.
Well, you can do that when you...
By teams in terms of turnover percentage. 21 turnovers in their win against TCU, 18 in their win over the Miami of Ohio. They've got to take care of the basketball and take away and neutralize Iowa's transition game.
Yeah, that's not good. I was going to go with just last of the Big Ten, but you went all the way. As Dick slices his way. Cheddar, patient, and finishing inside.
But the rotations are just too slow right now for Iowa. The Wolverines are getting anything they want.
Iowa continues to be cold from the floor. 2 of 14 as a team have just not found any kind of rhythm offensively as Dix finds himself surrounded by Cheddar. Sanford finds the cutting player, and
that's what's been the issue defensively for Iowa. They've been late on their rotations, and the Wolverines has taken advantage every single time.
Offensively, 3 of 16 from the field as this crowd swells. Ball movement by the Hawkeyes. Off balance is Dix, and he's personal fouls. Peyton Sanford hold from the floor. Here's Cheddar. Fantastic look. He will misfire. Dembele will bring it in. A 2-possession game from a 16-point deficit for the Hawkeyes. Dix sets his feet and drains the 3.
Yeah, be too long on that one. You should have let the first one fly. Good pass.
Golden looking for the assist. Hale Jr. can't convert. Here's Dix sprinting the other way, and he a career-high 18 points for the transfer from Auburn. Sanford stops on a dime. Freeman working Golden in the post. He wants it. Sizing up Golden. Facing up, the double team comes. Good look for Dix. Yes! That is
finished pretty well.
His 4th season being coached by Dusty May. You can see what player can flourish, but that kind of consistency.
Yes.
Rock Harding, the pick and pop to Freeman. Dix against Burnett, this step back.
Yes.
Wow.
Off the glass.
Hawkeyes 6-1. As we mentioned, that one loss came to Utah State. They bounced back big time right here a week ago against USC Upstate, hitting the century mark for the first time of the season. Freeman has the first bucket, got stuck in the air and kicks it out to Harding. 3 seconds to shoot. Dick's got to get it going. 5-0. Tough shot. Another miss. And here comes Harding.
Dembele doing a great job of utilizing his size.
Dix with another 2. Barnheiser there, ecstatic to have him back. Missed the first 4 with that foot injury. And he has hit the ground running, gone over 20 in 3 out of his 4 games so far.
One of the reasons I love Brooks Barnheiser's game is you cannot speed him up, and he's a basketball savant. He studies the game. He knows other teams' tendencies. He is a true savant.
Make more of a focus here in Iowa City.
Well, and they understand, Fran does, that you can be a prolific scoring team like they are year to year, but at some point you got to lock down. Another in conference, but he hasn't lost any speed, I'll tell you that.
Look at well play defense. Sanford is open. Harding keeps it himself. Dix to the hoop. His total
9 in the last 10 matchups.
Another steal. Dix out ahead. 2 more.
This is a program that is used to winning. A lot of that had to do with boo-boo. And he established a culture here with these Wildcats of toughness.
Up top, Dix. He's got the first 2 of this half. Barnelli, Berry, Dix rebound. 1:40 left, trailing by 6. Dix all the way in.
Hard.
That's 7 foot on him. For the win.
Got to come pretty soon because Owen Freeman, he's got 6 already, and he's going to eat if they don't bring some help.
Dembele got his hands in the passing lane. Harding a no-look pass. Stepping out here is Dix. Really good three-point shooter. Able to drill it, and it's a...
Exploit this Iowa defense that has been staunch. Iowa likes to mix it up with that zone trap. A nice wrinkle there from Coach McCaffrey as Josh Dix hits off. Grand Valley State shot 94% from the line. Just missed one there. Bit uncharacteristic.
Dix stop and pop. Loves the mid-range.
Over for Upstate. Not how you want to start the half. You see the frustration in Coach Richter's face. Not how he wanted his team to perform tonight.
Seydou Traore did go down in the opening half for Iowa as that 3 goes down for the look back. Didn't know what was going to happen. Credit him with another steal there. He's got a few of those. Goes cross court. He's got 6 assists today. Make it 7 assists, a season high.
From the mark. And now it's Fallslev up ahead. And he can't finish. Back and forth we go. Great look inside, and Dix gets the roll. He's got 21. Hawkeyes now down by 7. Beating some momentum.
Western finish off UIC with Jess Settles. I'm Kevin Kugler. South Dakota with the early 1-0 lead. Clearly you've missed a lot in these first 30 seconds. One free throw from Dubuque native Cameron Fenns to give the Coyotes of South Dakota the early lead. Brock Harding will go to work. The skip pass into the corner, and Josh Dix for 3.
That's a great sign
by Dre Bullock.
Well, Ashton Smith has a Big Ten body.
That 3 rolls off from Isaac Bruggs. Long pass ahead to Josh Dix. Dix against Bruggs off the window. For Ashton Smith, good find for Max Burchill.
Well, Ashton Smith played at Texas A&M a little bit, then transferred to Oral Roberts, one of those journeymen. But you can see he has a power 5 body, and you give him open spots around the rim, he's going to make you pay. And Josh Dix will make you pay. That's the real.
Jason goes around the world before it falls. 4-point game now in Iowa City. 7-0 run for the Coyotes. Traore driving inside, poked out of his hands. He was on his way up. It runs right to Dix for the 2-hand flush.
Yeah, I mean, I'm biased, right? I got to watch. I watched some of the greatest basketball players collectively. As a group, they were so unselfish, and everybody knew their role. And you know, we're not even talking about Special K and Steve Waite, in addition to Vince Brookins, who might have had the sweetest jump shot I've ever seen. But Kenny guarded the best guard every time and could shoot the 10 to 15-foot jump shot like nobody. And he could go to the block and take care of people.
And it means something, I know, to so many Hawkeye fans, because we've all heard the adage that no one's really gone when someone is there to remember them. And you and his friends who are still here to remember him are really helping keep Kenny alive and keep the memory of Kenny Arnold alive for a brand new generation of Hawkeye fans.
You know, I think
as he gets more comfortable with these Hawks, he's going to be able to do a little bit more of that too. He's a tremendous athlete. Had some big games in his career at Manhattan College against good competition. 16 points.
It'll be interesting when Owen Freeman comes back, right? Because you're playing basically 2 5s together the first 2 games with DeBelle and Owen Freeman. I love the spacing of playing the 4 guards and forwards around 1 big. This team has been really fluid tonight. Spread the court just like this. You go high ball screen, look at all these shooters around, you kick it out. That's just Iowa basketball at its finest.
Oh, and that is ball movement and the finish for Dix.
Rebound the way he does, and he's almost 8, 9, 10 a game, even in the big games against big front lines. So you just love that about him.
Harding with it now, trying to find his former teammate, high school. Freeman drives inside, outside. Josh Dix for 3. Got it. Josh
expected to be ready right away, but it's a deep playbook, and oh man, I was halfway down.
In and out for Ambery and back to Thelwell. Brain talks about he's much more comfortable in this offense than where he was at. Josh
here for his guys. He used the timeout. Wow, that's a quick shot. Yeah, just not the shot you want. They've been moving the ball around, getting the look, but a little forced.
And Sanford able to find the open Josh Dix.
Southern to hang around, take advantage of the turnovers, get out, some scoring in transition, and you're right, they're right back in it.
Peyton Sanford finds the open Josh Dix on the baseline. Well, he wanted to do it right there, Jess, didn't he?
Here it comes.
Here it comes again.
Oh, prize.
Heat check. It's coming at some point. Dembele, good rebound there. The Hawkeyes will take it. 3 seconds to go. It didn't hit the shot clock. Josh Dix going to have to take a difficult shot. Fadeaway. It's good. Josh Dix.
Around the left side, taking himself, pass to the opposite corner. Peyton Sanford for 3. No good again. Still awaiting our first points of the evening. Top of the key, Josh Dix. The first points of the season are on the 28 points on the board now for the Lions. Kalik reaching 10 on the night.
Well, Coach Rosenberger said he's the heartbeat of our team. He's the vocal leader, and he's a spectacular player, going to have a nice year. There's Josh Dix. Especially at the end of that half, right? When he got that rebound, got those free throws, it just gets you into it, and here's another easy bucket.
Josh Dix going the other way. He'll roll it in. And
They've played really hard tonight because so many guys have been able to come in. They've been able to stay fresh. The pressure defense, there's just something about it. It's hard to explain. When you're relentless in your pressure defense, you don't have to take the ball away from guys. You don't have to make foolish reaches or anything like that. Good point guards sometimes just lose their thought process and their training when they're facing pressure, and they just give it to you. And Brandon McCaffrey's teams have been doing that for many years, and there's a perfect example. This game was pretty tight.